Welcome to the Modified Atkins Diet Manual for adults with epilepsy. Thank you for choosing the Toronto Western Diet Epilepsy Clinic for your treatment and care. This is part 1 of the manual, where we will complete a review of the Modified Atkins Diet and discuss the possible side effects you may experience. It is important to note that the products shown in this video are not a full list of products or brands. The University Health Network does not recommend one product over another and is not responsible for any products listed. Please contact each company directly to find out more about their products. This video will cover an introduction to the Modified Atkins Diet, which we will call for the rest of the video MAD, and its key guidelines, why it's important to keep a food record, examples of Modified Atkins Diet meals, the possible side effects you may experience, and you will be provided with resources that can help you follow the MAD. Okay, let's get started with why the Modified Atkins Diet is suggested for adults with epilepsy and its nutrient components. The MAD is an evidence-based best practice for managing epilepsy. With the right support from your medical team, this plan has been shown to reduce seizures. As you can see, this eating plan is different from the Western diet that most Canadians follow, where more than half of their intake comes from carbohydrates. Your needs will change to 64% fat, 30% protein, and 6% carbohydrates. The foods you eat will be very low in carbohydrates and very high in fat. This eating plan is working when ketosis happens. Ketosis means your body has switched from burning carbohydrates for energy to burning fat instead. When your body is using fat for energy, it makes ketones. Now that we know what the MAD is made up of, let's look at 7 guidelines that will help you successfully follow the MAD. Let's get started with the first guideline of a carbohydrate limit. Eat no more than 20 grams of carbohydrates each day. You must not go any higher than 20 grams in order to get the best results for reducing your seizures. Choose low-carb foods such as berries, that could be strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries, green leafy vegetables such as spinach or lettuce. Broccoli is also an option, as you can have bigger portions of these. Low carbohydrate vegetables usually make up most of your 20 grams of carbs per day limit. They are important to eat because they are very high in fiber and have lots of vitamins and minerals. Stay away from high-carb foods such as fruit juices like orange juice, starchy vegetables such as green peas and corn, grains such as pasta, bread, rice, potatoes, as well as yogurt and milk. Guideline number 2 is to increase your fat intake. It is very important to have multiple servings of fat with every meal. We want your food to shine. Good sources of fat include oils such as olive oil, avocado, mayonnaise, butter, and whipped cream. Some easy ways to add more fat to your meals is to melt butter or margarine on vegetables, add mayonnaise or oil to salads, add whipping cream to desserts, sauces, and soups, and when going grocery shopping, choose the original or full-fat versions of food and beverages. Okay, let's move on to guideline number 3, which is to stay hydrated. You must drink at least 8 glasses of water each day to hydrate your body and help with side effects. Each glass should be about 8 ounces or 250 milliliters, which equals to 1 cup. Remember to drink more water if you are exercising, sweating, or you are out in the hot weather. If you do not like the taste of water, there are many brands of flavored water, such as Nestle's Pure Life Sparkling Mandarin Orange flavored water, and powdered mixes such as Myosport Lemon Lime Liquid Water Enhancer that you may choose instead. Other choices include Powerade Zero and unsweetened almond milk. You can also have coffee and tea with cream and sweetener. Some of these examples are artificially sweetened, some are unsweetened, and some are carbonated. Guidelines number 4, 5, and 6 fall under the general guideline of having regular meal times. A very important part of the MAD is to make sure you are eating throughout the day. You will have more energy if you give your body the fuel and nutrients it needs throughout the day. This means you should eat 3 regular meals a day or 4 to 5 smaller meals a day. Pick what works best for your schedule and eating habits. This means you do not skip meals or go more than 6 waking hours without eating. Also, when you have your meals, always remember to eat until you feel full. You should be eating your food at specific times like you do when you take your medications. The final guideline on the MAD is taking the recommended vitamins and minerals daily. This is because the MAD does not provide all the main nutrients your body needs. Take a multivitamin, preferably with meals, to increase absorption. It is important to note that yes, the multivitamin has calcium, but not enough to meet your needs. As a result, you must take a calcium supplement. A vitamin D supplement is also recommended. These supplements are important because some of your seizure medications can lower your blood levels, and the goal is to maintain your bone health. Please speak with your doctor or registered dietitian for recommended amounts and confirm with your pharmacist that these supplements are carbohydrate-free. The following slide shows an example of a multivitamin, calcium, and vitamin D supplement you can find at your local pharmacy. Let's talk about why it's important to keep a food record. Keeping a record of your eating will allow your team to make specific recommendations that will support you in following the MAD. To make the most out of your appointments at the clinic or when communicating through email, as best you can, record all your food and beverages without leaving anything out. Be as detailed as possible. When you are not exactly sure what you are eating, describe it. For example, list down the ingredients you can see or taste in the meal or snack. You can keep a record in any way that works best for you. Options include an Excel spreadsheet, a journal, pictures, online templates, or mobile apps such as Calorie King. Here's an example of how a detailed food record should look like. Remember to record the time and the amount of each food and beverage you have at each meal and snack throughout the day. Sometimes it is hard to estimate the portion size of your meals. Here's a chart to help you when you don't have measuring cups and spoons. You can always refer to your modified Atkins Diet UHN booklet for these guidelines as well. The following are some examples of meals you can have on the MAD. For breakfast, you may have a coconut porridge or a cheese omelet with bacon strips. For lunch, you may have a Cobb salad, which consists of lettuce, tomatoes, avocado, chicken, bacon bites, and feta cheese with a blue cheese dressing, or grilled salmon with zucchini and squash noodles. For dinner, you may have pork with sautéed asparagus and tomatoes, or steak and shrimp with buttered broccoli. For dessert, you may have strawberries and whipped cream, or a keto chocolate mousse. As a snack, you may have a handful of nuts, such as almonds. Another snack option is celery sticks with ranch or blue cheese dressing. Be careful with what salad dressing you choose, as some are high in carbohydrates. Speak to your dietitian if you would like a copy of a list of salad dressings you can have on the MAD. Now we will move on to the possible side effects of the MAD. It is important to remember that all treatments have possible side effects. This eating plan can have side effects, but as a patient of the Toronto Western Diet Epilepsy Clinic, your medical team can help you manage them. Dehydration and vomiting can happen because you are not eating enough carbs. Kidney stones are not common, but they are a possible side effect of experiencing ketosis for a long period of time. All 3 of these side effects can be managed by drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. Constipation is the most common side effect because the diet may have less fiber than what you were eating in the past. Fiber helps to keep your bowel habits regular. You can manage the side effect by drinking 6 to 8 cups of water every day and eating high fiber foods. For ongoing constipation, speak to your family doctor or pharmacist. Some examples of high fiber foods include bean sprouts, rhubarb, green leafy vegetables such as kale, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, and flax seeds and chia seeds. And remember to have plenty of water when you eat these high fiber foods. You may also experience these side effects. Hair loss is rare but can happen. If you notice you are losing hair, speak with your clinician who may recommend selenium or zinc supplements. You may also experience weight loss, which is common, as your body is using fat as a source of energy versus sugar. High cholesterol is not common, but for some, it may increase when you start the MAD, but it should decrease to the normal range in a few months. Your levels will be checked every 6 months or so. If you are having severe side effects and/or feeling sick, visit your family doctor or the walk-in clinic in your area. When you need medical attention after hours or in the evening, go to the nearest emergency department. Once in the hospital, give the doctor a copy of your medical emergency letter. The following slides provide you with resources, information, and websites that should help you follow the MAD. For more information about epilepsy and diet therapies, visit the Charlie Foundation, where you can find information about diet therapies for people with epilepsy and other neurological disorders. Browse resources, recipes, videos, and more. You can also visit Matthew's Friends. It is a website written by parents of children with epilepsy. It also provides information about the ketogenic diet and other diet therapies for epilepsy. Both have support groups and chats that can be found on their websites. For more information about foods and recipes, visit Calorie King. You can complete a food search to find the carbs in a variety of foods. You can also browse recipes and other resources found on their website. An app you can add to your phone to track your carbohydrate intake is Carb Manager. On this app, you can track your macronutrients and true net carbs, where you subtract the sugar, alcohols, and fiber. You can also log meals by taking a picture of what you ate. This app also provides low carbohydrate forums and recipes. That concludes part 1 of the Modified Atkins Manual for adults with epilepsy. Thank you for watching. And remember, if you have any further questions or concerns, please reach out to your medical team. I would like to thank all the contributors who made this video possible.